Welcome back YouTube. In this video I'll be giving you an introduction to Java and object-oriented programming. To start your journey with Java, you will need two things: a Java development kit and a Java development environment. These two things are different. The Java development kit is like the software that you will need to run the Java code that you create with your Java development environment. I have opened the two browser windows here, one of them being OpenJDK and the other being IntelliJ IDEA. OpenJDK is a Java development kit which is open source. You can also download the Oracle's distribution of the JDK, but it won't be open source. Next we have IntelliJ IDEA, which is the Java development environment that we'll be using. You can download the community edition from this website. I'll give the links in the description. So now let's start our Java project. We go to File, New, Project, and select the version and next. We need to give it a name. I'll call it YouTube project and then click finish. Now as you can see, this changed. Over here to the left we have a folder called YouTube project. This is our project folder. Within this everything will work. Most of this folder is just standard development environment stuff, except one thing: the source folder. This is where you will create and edit all the classes in your Java program. Now what are classes? I will explain it to you next. Over here I have a program that I have installed called diagrams.net or draw.io. You can download it from the description below. What I will do is I will create a new diagram, and it's going to be a blank diagram. Now object-oriented programming is object-oriented, meaning it's driven by the objects in that specific program. So I'll give you an example. If we have an object in real life, let's say it's a pen. This pen has specific attributes and things that it can do. For example, if I have a pen of color blue, let's say color or pen color is blue. Now I have my pen which is blue color. Next, it can also write things with that specific color. So let's type in pen can write. Now we have a pen which is blue color and can write stuff. You can replicate this exact model in our Java project. So I'll go right click on source and new Java class, and I'll name it pen. And we have a pen color, so we type in string pen color is equal to blue. Let's say it's a blue pen. And then we also have the thing it can do, which is write. So we have public void write with pen string pen color and string word. So basically we have defined that the pen color is blue. The string is a data type which I'll teach to you later, and then we have defined a public void method which is it does something with arguments string pen color and string word. So basically in a pen we write a word with a color. So what I'm going to do is system.out.println pen color plus word. Now what this will do is within the Java's built-in module system, it goes inside out and it prints this specific thing that we have defined, which is our string pen color plus our string word. So in order to run this, I need to create another class. I will name it main, and within it we are going to have a public static void main and string args. These things are just standard Java boilerplate. You don't need to worry about these. This main method is a must. It should be there in every Java program that you create. This is where most of our code will be run. So if we type in pen, my pen is equal to new pen, and then my pen dot write with pen blue, and let's say hello world. Now in this main method we have a pen which we just created. The pen class that we have over here, it's just a thing that defines the pens that we are going to create in the future. So we have created this pen, my pen, which is a new pen, and then we can see that we use my pen and accesses its method write with pen, and we set the color to blue and the word to hello world. Now if we right click on main and run main.main, it will run our program. As you can see, it printed out blue and hello world. So the reason there's no space in between the blue and the hello world is because we did not define a space. So we can go and put a space here. Now what this will do is it will print the same thing but with the space between blue and hello world. Now there's a space in between blue and hello world. So now I'm going to take this object-oriented programming even further and show you how to relate two items together. So we have pen.java. We'll just erase that because we don't need it anymore. We can delete anyway and erase all of this code in the main method. So now if we go in the draw.io, we can begin our planning for the program that we are going to create. So let's say you have two objects. One of them is a dog and the other is a cat. So we'll go ahead and define the two. This is dog and this is cat. Now both of these, the dog and the cat, are animals. So we can define another class and call it animal. So now we know that this dog and this cat are subtypes of this specific animal. So we can go ahead and connect those two, dog and cat. So I will show you how to replicate this in Java. So we'll go and create a new Java class and call it animal. And we are also gonna have a new Java class and call it dog. And another new class and call it cat. Now as you can see, we didn't do anything to the dog and the cat to make it sure that it is a subtype of this animal class. So we can go ahead and put dog extends animal, and we just need to copy and paste that to the cat here. Right, now we'll go back to the draw.io. Now we can see this animal is a superior class of this dog and cat. So what can these dog and cat both do? What do they have in common? Let's say they have a noise. So animal noise. And then we also have a method, make noise. So we told this animal that it can make the specific animal noise. So this dog and cat both, they can make animal noises now, and they also have the animal noise property in them. So we'll go ahead and replicate this. So we'll go to this animal class and type in string animal noise and public void make noise within this. So essentially what it does, it makes a noise. So we'll go ahead and print it out. Here's a shortcut. If you want to type in system.out.println, you can just type in south and press tab. So it automatically puts that function. So we'll go ahead and put this dot animal noise. Now what this does is it refers to this specific class. So it refers to the animal class, and within the animal class it refers to the animal noise, and it prints it out. So now what we do is we go to dog and we define its animal noise. So we type in string animal noise is string animal noise is equal to bark. Copy and paste with the cat here, but instead of bark it's gonna be having a meow. So now what we should do is we should go to our main method and make two new animals, one of them a dog and one of them a cat. So we are gonna call our cat let's call it pet cat is equal to new pet cat, and then dog pet dog is equal to new dog. Now what we'll do is we'll call cat pet cat dot make noise and pet dog dot make noise. So essentially what both of these do is it defines a new cat as pet cat, and it defines a new dog as pet dog, and it tells both the cat and the dog to make their specific noises. So if we right click on this and run it, we'll see the result. Both of them are null, and the reason that is because we defined the animal noise here, but even though it returned as null, the reason of that is because we didn't use constructors. So if we delete this and delete this, and then go back to animal, and then we define the string animal noise. We can go to code, generate constructor, and click on animal noise. Okay, now what this does is it creates a constructor for this animal class, and then it defines this dot animal noise has animal noise. Now we get a problem which says that there are two related problems, and that is because we didn't define the dog and cat. So we are gonna type we are gonna make constructors for both of them. Right, now we have generated constructors for both of them. So now what we do is we go back to our main class, and we have an error over here. This is because we defined the methods of the constructor over here, but we didn't add the arguments to it. So we'll set this to meow and this to bark. Now if we run it again, we'll be able to see the meow and the bark. Alright guys, so that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you.